Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear the Venerable Sangha, dear the devotees, the Buddha time, Buddha had been preaching Dhamma for the 45 years. During the 45 years, many million of the beings could attain path portions. So number, roughly we call number is asankheyas. Is asankhya is maximum number we can count, 1 into 140 zeros. So 24 times asankheyas human beings, deva beings, Brahma beings, they attain path portions. So big amount the Buddha could give the attainments. So among them, the Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Mahamoggallana, Venerable Mahakashyapa and the Venerables. Among the devotees, Anathapindika, Visakha Mata, those devotees also giving very big power to the Buddha Sasana. So they all together, this Sasana had been maintaining. You know, among these devotees, Anathapindika, he had been doing very big Sasana work. He had many followers for his works. So among them, most of them they follow Buddha. Most of them they could attain path portions. One of the shepherd is they call cowherd. So that he is chief of the cowherd or shepherd. He looking after all the cows and other animals. He is the chief. So he also that listened Dhamma from the Buddha. His name is Nanda Gopala. He listened Dhamma and attained path portions. Because of him, Buddha preached Dhamma to the Venerable Sangha. So Dhamma talk is come from the Dhammapada Chittavagga. So we are going to explain this Dhamma later. So up to today, we are following the Buddha's teaching. Following these teachings, we all are happy with this Dhamma practice. So the intensive meditation program, we already completed 8 days. So we determined to continue until its end. And we wish all the Venerables have more and more energy to continue practice and attainment path portions. So the Nanda, that cowherd, he was very rich because he is the chief of all the cowherds, many different types of animals, that sheep, that goats and cows, various type of the animals on that period. One of the rich men, they have sometimes 1,000, million of the animals they have. So they are collecting the different type of the productions, ghee, and also butters, and also the milk, various type productions. So that Nanda is the chief of them. So he was very rich. So that he is working for the Anathapindika. One day he go to the Anathapindika place. He saw Anathapindika devotee had been doing Sanghadana together Buddha. He got faith and pay respect Lord Buddha. Invited Bhante, please come to our area for the Sanghadana together Buddha. We prepare all the Sanghadana. Buddha accepted the invitation, but Buddha know this is not the right time because his mentality not mature yet. He just started his faith, not mature yet. Buddha didn't go there sometimes. After some time he now matured, Buddha knows its correct time. Together Venerable Sangha walk Pindapata near his house area and stay under a tree. The Nanda knew that the Buddha and Sangha come. He immediately go there, pay respect, invited Buddha and Sangha, and he prepare very special dana for Buddha and Sangha. The nutritious dana, those period most nutritious is ghee mix and also some other milk mixture. This kind of very special nutritious dana offered to the Buddha and Sangha. So Buddha and Sangha that taken it and invited for 7 days. The Buddha and Sangha had been staying 7 days and he offered. Last day, Buddha preached Dhamma. Nanda could attain instrument Sotapan. Many of his followers also could attain some path portions. So after that, Buddha and Sangha had been walking to the monastery, Jetavana monastery. Nanda also followed Buddha and Sangha together with the Buddha's bowl and Buddha's robes. He come up to a certain distance. Buddha says, Nanda, better you go back. Then Nanda going back. On the way going back, a hunter, that he released an arrow for another animal. He's hunting now. The hunting person, he's released an arrow for another animal, but by mistake come to the Nanda and he got this arrow and died. Venerable heard it. Nanda, he died. So evening time, in the Dhamma talk place, Venerable had been talking, if the Nanda not stopped by the Buddha, also could protected his life. Or if we not follow up to that area, also he could protect his life. Or he come up to the Jetavana monastery, also not getting this death. Venerable had been talking. Then Buddha heard it. Buddha said, Venerable cannot say it. His karma cannot avoid it. Wherever he cannot come avoid. So that he had the earlier bad karma, this karma wherever he, under the water or on the water, sky or any hiding place, wherever he cannot avoid his karma. Buddha had been explaining the Dhamma to the Venerable Sangha. Buddha preached one Dhammapada on that time. To preach Dhamma, it comes from the Dhammapada Chittavagga. Diso disang yang tang kaira veri vapana verinang micchapani hitang chittang papiyo nang tato karoti. So Buddha explaining the hatred, maybe the robbers, one group hatred another group. So and also some of the enemies against that other enemies. Because of their hatred, they are blaming, fighting, killing, various things they had been doing. So they are mentalities. It's a wrong mentalities. Miccha panhita. Their mentality is wrong. So because of this wrong mentalities, they become wrong person, evil person. They do this wrong mentalities for some times. We call wrong person. So they had to suffer this wrong thing because of the wrong karmas or evil karmas. Buddha had been explaining this Dhamma to the Venerables. Many of the Venerables got an urgency. Among them, many could attain path portions. So in the Dhamma talk, the Buddha had been explaining evil mentalities can make a person evil person. You know that someone evil talking, evil action, evil thinking, so unwholesome all the time. So his evil power become bigger and bigger. We call that evil person, very bad person. The society we call very bad person means he's doing killing, he's stealing and evil things and also thinking also evil things. So his power become evil power. So that he become evil person because of the evil mentalities. Together mentalities he talk, together mentalities he action. So these evil mentalities, many together we call evil person. Evil person means many of the evil mentalities. The same way, the wholesome also. So mentality is one of the very important thing for a life. Life can become the wholesome power or evil power because of the mentalities. So mentality is one of the very important thing for a life. So here Dhamma talk, the Buddha explained mind. If mind keep in the wrong way, again and again wrong way, so then it can build up the wrong person. We call this person is wrong. But the opposite also same. Mind built up with the wholesome. So wholesome power become better and better, built up the powerful person to the world. You know, among the powerful persons, highest one is the Lord Buddha. We cannot compare to the other beings. Buddha is higher to the whole universe, not only this one, boundless universe. Also, no one can compare to Buddha. Buddha is highest. Reason is parami. Parami, we know that in eons, the 4 asankhayas plus 100,000. So longer period, Buddha had been fulfilling parami. So with comparing others, it's lower. For the Arahant, maximum they need 1 asankhaya only. But Buddha, 4 asankhaya is minimum. So Buddha is more powerful in parami, that's why Buddha is highest. Everything, Buddha is highest. Wisdom, Buddha is highest. Preaching abilities, Buddha is highest. And also other understanding abilities, Buddha is highest. Psychic powers, also Buddha is higher. Everything in the loving kindness and wholesome powers, karmic powers, everything cannot compare to the other beings. Buddha is the highest. Why this higher ability come? What is the reason? Who built this Buddha? Buddha actually, when you see inside their mentalities, many million, billion, trillion of the uncountable number of the mentalities, good mentalities build the Buddha. Buddha means inside there are many good mentalities. You know, the parami fulfilled by the Buddha, parami means good mentalities. The wholesome mentalities Buddha had been training Bodhisattva. You know, that giving dana, training dana, generosity, training 100,000, million, billion of time in the lowest level to the until highest level had been training. Same as Sila, training good life, also lowest level until the highest level had been training. So these mental training become the Buddha. Buddha means fulfill paramis. Parami means good mentalities, wholesome mentalities. Wholesome mentalities complete the Buddha. Buddha means wholesome power. Same way, Pacceka Buddhas also, some of the mentalities again and again train 100,000 million times. That's why Pacceka Buddha. Arahant also same. Lower, any other attain one or good one. Means many good mentalities they had been training. That's why they became these abilities. So nowadays we are practicing the Buddha's teaching. We are following Buddha and Buddha's teaching means we are training our mind. When we are training mind, we also develop in same thing. We also train wholesome mind again and again. When you are training, your wholesome power become bigger and bigger, your karmic power become bigger and bigger. Later, most valuable person is there in the world. In concentration powerful, in mindful powerful, in wisdom powerful, other abilities powerful because of the wholesome training. So wholesome power is very important, wholesome mentality is very important, wholesome, that mind is very important. In the meditation practice, we are training this wholesome power. So we determine to continue this wholesome and fulfill our wholesome, and later we determine for attainments, path progressions. So the mind, here the Buddha explained mind, chitta. So mind that we know is generally mind, but we can't see the mind. Most of us, we can't see the mind. If anyone don't have the concentration, some who got the concentration, Some who got the mindfulness, deeply mindfulness, some who got the wisdom only they can see. Most of us we see is general mind only. I have good mind, I have bad mind, I have the of that lustful mind. This generally only, but this is not the real mind. This is the last part of the mind only. Inner part we can't see. So mind is what type of thing? Mind is actually all the time is generating mind. Like the electricity all the time generating. That's why we can use these electricity things. Same way, mind is all the time generating, all the time new mind. So that the water spring, all the time new water come up. We go and see, oh, very beautiful water spring. This is the way of our focusing. But if anyone wisely, they can see, oh, new water always come. And always new water come and flow down. New water come and flow down. New water come and flow down. Wiseful people, they understand. Same way our mind. Always one mind come up and go to the object and disappearing. This is the nature. Where is mind produced? So that we try to hold this mind. Where is mind? We try to hold our head, cannot find. We try to hold our heart, cannot find. Mind can see by the mind only. Mind is producing in our heart based on the blood, not the heart, not the physical heart, based on the blood. It's the mind mental production. But mind not depend on the blood, mind not depend on the heart. So, but mind gets support of the blood to arise mind. You know that there is 5 aggregates life, human life and animal and 5 aggregates lives depend on the blood. But the boundless world, arupa places, no body, no blood, no heart, so still mind maintaining. Means you understand, mind not depend on the blood, but due to the condition only, mind is work with the blood. So this is the nature of the mind. Mind work with the blood, so mind always generating new mind. We can see last part only. Oh, I have good mind, I have bad mind. This thing only. Actually, we have to see the origin of the mind. If so, only we can maintain correct way of our mind. We can handle our mind correct way. So mental nature, this is very different. The mind that we can see last part of the mind, mental object. But inside there are many thousands of objects. Inside there are many mental waveforms. So mental beats we call mental waveforms. So mental waveform generating very fast in the world, fastest things in the mental waveform. That sun rays, sun waves is come from the sun to the world. It takes that 8 minutes plus 12 seconds. It fastest in a month other waves. It's called in a miles 186,000. So fast this waveform. Even though in 1 second so fast, even though it takes 8 minutes plus to come to the earth. Mind is further faster. In 1 second can build many billion of the mental waveform, mental bits, but we can't see it. So these mental bits produce mental object we can see. So that many thousand of the mental bits produce one mental object. Many mental objects produce continuously produce the series of the mental object. This is the nature. So we see series of the mental object only. We cannot see producing of the mental object. We cannot see the waveforms. But one day, if you have the deep concentration, if you have the deep mindfulness, if you have deep wisdom, you can see it. So origin of the mind is necessary to see. If anyone see origin of mind, easily control your mind. If not, you see last part, you can't control. That's why we cannot control our hindrances. So that if anyone go to the deep of mind and see how mind originating, see how mind producing the object, so easily control mind. So it is not easy work, but we need concentration. So we have to determine to maintain this concentration and build up mindfulness. Then definitely you can see your mind detailing. So very easy you to control your mind. So the mental nature we explain. Last part of the mind only we little bit can see. I have this ability, I know this one, I can do this one. But sequence of the mental objects or generation of the mental mind and mental factors we can't see. If anyone have the deeply mindfulness, deeply concentration, deeply wisdom they can see, then very easily them to control their mentalities. If anyone have wholesome mind, so wholesome mind means that inside their mind, not only the mind, many other ingredients. Those ingredients called mental factors or called that mental factors or chetasikas. You know the water, if we take water, we think it is water, actually not only the water. Water, they are inside the many ingredients, they are water. If you have some other drinks, many ingredients there. Same way, mind have the many ingredients. In the wholesome mind, got the wholesome ingredients, we call beautiful ingredients, beautiful mental factors. Unwholesome mind contain that dirty mentalities or that unwholesome mental factors. So that evil mental factors. Wholesome mentalities, wholesome mental energies. If you are training this wholesome object again, now you are meditating, breath in, breath out, you are meditating with the loving kindness, you are meditating with the Buddha qualities, some chanting. Those object means internally you are producing many good mentalities and mental factors. What does those mind and mental factors, what does? Building up the good quality for your life, one thing. Another thing is invisible energy is building up for you, is karmic energy. You can't see your karmic energy, but you are internally developing your karmic energy. You are going to the school, every day you are studying, but later you become more wiseful person to the world because you have been studying. This invisibly your energy is increasing. Same way, when you are trained in the wholesome object, meditation object, internally building up the most powerful, energetic person to the world is called karmic power. Another one is most quality person, that most quality loving kindness and concentrated, mindfulness, patientful. So that all good conditions together, good person building up into the world. So good person in the world means internally many good mentalities. So that through the meditation practice you have to understand. So we are building up good karma, one thing. Another thing is you are building up the good qualities. What is the benefits of it? You know that when you are building up, that you have the many benefits. You have your blood is healthier, your body is healthier, so you have the good health, you have the long life, you have the happiness, so that you have the wisdom, all the good condition for your life because of the meditation practice or some practice. So that meditation means you are training or some object. So this training or some object you have to maintain continuously with the effort. Then definitely you can convert your life to the powerful karma. Definitely you can convert your life to the most valuable quality life. So the training of the mind, it is very important. Ordination life, we have to do it. If we train our practice and we build up, practice power is most valuable. If not, our ordination life not complete. We are having good ordination, that true is valuable, but to complete or powerful ordination life, we need this experience, concentration experience, mindfulness and wisdom experience. Would always encourage Venerable, please have the concentration. Concentration can see the things as it is. That Buddha says, concentration, can see the things as it is because concentration power. So we determine to build up more and more concentration. It naturally not come up. We need to train more and more effortful. Then only it come up. So later you can understand your mentalities. You can convert your mentality to the right side. So then your life is more powerful, more valuable. So ordination life is more valuable together with the concentration and mindfulness. That the king, if king just wearing the normal cloth, no much value. Just wearing normal, people also not trust his king. But king wearing his all the decorative items and keep the crown, all together we know the king is so valuable, so powerful. Same way, our ordination life is valuable, but together with the concentration more powerful, like the king's jewelers and king's decorative items. So then, if anyone have the concentration experience, so ordination life more complete. Concentration is very important. So we try to have the concentration and together with our ordination life. So the mind that we have to train continuously with the meditation object. If anyone train continuously with the meditation object, they can experience the deeper concentrations. How we judge that our mind is growing? We can see our mind is growing. First one is, little bit you can see your mind is with the meditation object, little bit. With comparing earlier, little bit better. If you can see earlier, you can see only one breath, now few breaths you can focus. Means little bit growing. So when you're walking, little bit better than earlier. So hindrances little bit lesser to the earlier, means you are growing. Sometimes later, some calmness come. Also, you know that you are growing. Sometimes later, some brightness come. Little bit brightness come. Also further growing your meditation object. So sometimes later tranquility come. So easy, very easy sitting, very easy focusing, tranquility come. Sometimes later, so very strong brightness come. So the brighter, whole area brighter, even whole room also brighter. You feel that you are inside the brightness is excess concentration. You don't feel the body at that time. You feel like you are on the sky. Body disappear, brightness. You are inside the brightness, you feel. This is very useful level. If anyone develop mind up to that level, they can train later for the absorption also. So this way, mind go deeper, deeper. You have to understand whether your mind growing or not. If not growing, you have to that more focus on object. If you are that focusing object with the correct way, very fast you can go to the concentration level. If you are focusing the object not the correct way, sometimes even whole life you don't experience with the concentration. Because not effective way, not correct way, not useful way you are training, not effective, cannot concentrate. So concentration very easy with the correct way. So sometimes we think, oh, why so difficult, I cannot do it. Actually, we are not apply the object in the correct way. If you apply correct way, definitely within short while you can experience one retreat or few retreat, definitely some developments you can see. So therefore that more effortfulness, more continuous practice, very important to experience the concentrations. So concentration very important for the ordination life or practice in life. So we determine to continue this practice until we experience deeply the mindfulness, deeply the brightness, deeply the concentration, until we achieve to the our goal. So we determine to continue our practice. So one question is about the venerable experience, beginning period of the venerable. So when he was practicing, he get the concentration, but later disappeared. He asked how to avoid it and how to that maintain this correct. Sometimes after disappearance, mentally also worrying. how to take it back and how to continue this concentration, Venerable, that question. You know that this is the nature of the mind. When you are training mind again, continuous training, you get the concentration. But for the beginners, concentration very fast disappear. This nature. Very fast disappear. Within 1 minute, 2 minutes, disappear. Sometimes 2 seconds disappear. Main reason is when the concentration comes, we more like it. So that we like it because we had been practicing for the concentration. After concentration, oh, my concentration now very good. Attractions come. Another one is that some other department. Oh, I am higher now. That conceit, craving, or anything can come. That's why it easily drop down. Wiseful one, they think, no, I don't want to think it. I don't want to crave it. I don't want to hate it. So I don't want to take to the defilement. So this concentration will disappear. I have to maintain same object what I had been doing. They maintain object what they had been doing. So they satisfy what they have the level, they maintain continuously, they can stabilize it. So most of us immediately stabilizing not easy. Except the bodhisattvas, others not easy. It takes a little bit time, but we have to handle wisely object. When the concentration comes, we have to handle wisely. Not to crave it, not to hate it. You have to maintain continuously object, then only you can stabilize it. So these techniques if you apply, so definitely you can stabilize it. So too much expectation is harmfulness for the meditation practice. So we do our duty. Our duty is maintaining meditation objects. So we determine to continue this practice until we experience deeper concentrations, deeper mindfulness, deeper wisdom. Wish all the venerables to fulfill this practice with the deepest experience and attain all the path, portions and nibbana. Teruvan Saranai. We share the merits. Punyanumodana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idang wo nyati nang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idang wo nyati nang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idang wo nyati nang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Ettavata ca amme sambhatam punya sampadam. Sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhūta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe sattva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Akasatta ca bhummatta deva naga mahiddhika. Punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu sambuddha sasanam. Cirang rakkantu sambuddha desanam. Cirang rakkantu sambuddha savakam. Cirang rakkantu mam parante. Asming vihare ca arame adivatta ca devata. Anumoditva imam punyang rakkantu jina sasanam. Sabbe satta ca majjatta hita ca ahita ca me. Anumoditva imam punyam bojjantu amatam padam. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo. Satam samagamo tu yava nibbana pattiya. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo. Satam samagamo tu yava nibbana pattiya. Imina punya kammena mame bala Satam samagamo tu yava nibbana pattiya. Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi. Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya dhammam pujemi. Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya sangham pujemi. Addha imaya patipattiya jati jara maranam ma parimuncissami. කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ බන්තේ බෝරේ පඤ්ඤ තථාගත කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ ධම්ම සම්දිට්ඨික කාලික කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ සංඝ පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්ත අනුත්තර සාදු සාදු සාදු